So now we're going to talk about the task that is got to be done with voltaicplasma.com. There's two main tasks, and very, very important that we're going to talk in this video. Number one is the usability of the website. It's got to be more user friendly. We're going to scratch our heads and find out a way that is going to make it user friendly. So one of the ways is going to be by working on this slideshow here. It's going to have better information and more slideshow that basically captures the attention, and it points out the visitor on the key things that it can run on the website. At the moment that is better than it used to be. It looks good, but it's not actually talking about that. So it's malls and so on, but it's not arcing, there's nothing. So we've got to do more into topic. Okay, that's number one priority. Get a better slideshow in terms of pictures. Number two, this is got to be devised better. It's got to be more in pictures and more user friendly. People like pictures, they don't like reading things. Maybe we can put the text a bit lower, but we've got to have more pictures, more videos, things that make it more pictures that have links to other pages and so on. That's another thing. Then another so number one priority is this slideshow and this main content. So gotta scratch our head using other models or websites in order to sort it out, to make it much better. Now, a website that I absolutely love and we should take inspiration from is this Derma Pro Canada thing. Is the layout. Look at this. I'm not saying that we copy it, but I mean we just get. It's just the visuals is very good. It gives you the pricing of everything. It's much better than what we've been able to do. Off a picture and so on. It's really good. This is not. We're not interested in advertising to people. We don't do that. We actually focus on. We're not focusing on advertising about how good we are. We're actually going to focus. We're focusing on providing very good value. And very good value is in this particular picture is just because it gives you an idea how much money you can make. And this is why it's a very good idea. It's extremely good. That is why it's very good. So we've got to take inspiration from this sort of things. This is what I like. I like this, the fact that it's very visual. You understand it really well. And we've got to get voltaic.plasma.com in this particular direction. And so that is the point. Just take note of this website. It's really good. Because of the very friendly use. Basically you just land on it and you understand what we're talking about. I'd say the problem is that we're not really understanding what we've got to put it from somebody, the perspective of somebody who do not understand anything. So it's going to have a picture of the plasma device on the eyelids and so on. That's extremely important. Knowing what getting that, capturing that attention and understanding exactly what we are about with voltaicplasma.com. This is an online training on plasma, so you've got to understand it by just a glance, by looking at a picture or two pictures and reading one or two words. You've got to really understand it. And as you browse through, you don't need to read a lot, you just grasp it really quickly. This is what I like. I don't like this part because we don't want to talk about how good we are. But we don't do that. We can put some before and afters. They're genuine. It's actually good. This sort of thing. You can actually break down what we do on the website. The most important thing, we have to understand why we are investing in this. Is because people are charging a lot of money for less information, less knowledge that we give for free. And the point is that our bet is that because we provide so much value, sooner or later people will come to us anyway, and will find a way to charge them for what we do. One way or another, we will do that. So, but they charge so much money to give them less information than we already provide. So we've got to make the landing page of our website extremely good and impactful, so they do understand exactly what we're talking about, what we intend to give them. As I say, we've got to be very clear. voltaicplasma.com is dedicated to teaching people how to use these devices effectively, really well, and they can take their own time to do it free of charge whenever they like, and it's got to be user friendly. That's very important. We're investing all our time and efforts into making this website extremely user friendly, extremely useful. The problem, I think, with all our websites is that they're not very user friendly. One of the reasons is because I've actually made them myself, and your role here is to make it user friendly, to just scratch your head and make it extremely user friendly. And this is just one example. This is why I like what I like. The other part of the project is the online tests. Let's go on to the online tests. Why are they so important, the online tests? The online tests are very important because, and they've got to actually made much better for online tests. Like this, okay, good. They're very important because okay, main email. Okay. Let's do it. Let's go there. By the way, this has got to be taken out. Okay, we don't need to post any comments here. So Andreas, no, that's fine. And Ross. Let's go there. Now, what we have to actually do, we have to, like if you follow, these are online tests that I have written myself 2 years ago. Now, it is important that we make them much better, and your task here is, that's very nice. Your task here is to increase the number of questions, multiple answers and so on, and also make them quite good in terms of adding videos and asking questions about the videos, adding pictures and ask questions about the pictures, this sort of things. At the moment it's only texts, and one important thing about online tests that is not actually used a lot is videos, pictures and so on. The online tests allow videos, so we have to do something with videos, with pictures and so on, and at the end they've got to get a test certificate. They've got to be able to download a test certificate of that particular test, a test certificate that shows the time that the test is being taken, and a few other things, as to say the name of the person and so on. If we download one of these tests, we will understand what we get. But one of the things is that we don't have is a professional looking online certificate that shows also not only the name of the person who's taken it, whether they passed or not. That's very important that we know whether they passed or not on the online test. On the certificate, on the certificate, it's very, very important we know that. And then the time then they've taken the test, and that is not there yet. So another very important thing in order to upgrade this is not only to increase the number of questions quality by putting pictures and so on in there, but also to make that certificate that they can download from our website be looking extremely good. So the point of the online tests is that they've got to educate people, got to have proof that they do know what we're talking about. Then at the end of the test, they've got to be able to download a certificate. And the online tests are extremely important because no one is doing them. No one is even doing any tests after supposedly real accredited courses for this sort of thing. But we are the only one doing it. We are the only one doing it online. We are the only one not only going to seriously, but we're going to create the very best tests. When I say best tests, I mean loads of questions that also educate you. They don't need to be hard. They need to be educational. So that's very important. They've got to be educational. It's going to include videos. You can actually ask them to watch videos. You can ask them to look at a picture and tell you some things about that picture, or whatever. You've got to use your imagination. And very importantly, so they've got to be very serious tests. And when you take that test, you've got to have the feeling that we really care about education in this field. They really care, and people have to, once they finish the tests, they've got to know more than what they knew before they took the test. That's very, very important. So we don't need to make hard tests. We need to have tests to serve the users, serving the user by having them to know more. This is why we're going to use videos. This is why we're also going to enhance them with some pictures and so on. We're going to be really putting a lot of energy and efforts into tests, online tests. That's very, very important. So to summarize, a very key investment that we've got to make is on the improvement on these online tests, the way that I just said, and the main landing page of voltaicplasma.com. In this, where the pictures are more relevant to what we do, it still isn't the beauty, but when I land, I don't know what I'm actually being trained for, and I have to actually look at these pictures and understand it really, really quickly by just looking at pictures. Because we don't know anything about plasma pens or anything, these sort of things are not there. And also this has got to be more filled with useful pictures like this particular one, just of this sort. It doesn't need to be the same. And so yes, hopefully that is something that is extremely important, so important that we're going to dedicate a bit of time onto this particular task. So the landing page and the online tests, we're going to dedicate a significant amount of time, and this is going to be done from July. When we have time in July, after I've come back from those important events in South Africa. Whatever is important to get done first, we're going to get done, but this is very, very important to get done. Extremely important. This website is extremely valuable. It's a reference to tons of people. When it goes down, we know it immediately because people start sending us messages. This is how important this website is. This is how valuable this website is. It's extremely important, and we're going to double down on this website. This website is one of the best, most important websites we've built, and people are using it every day, and extremely useful. This is very important. So I just want to emphasize it once again. I'm going to repeat myself. So landing page, there's two factors. Number one, of a great slideshow that actually tells better. This actually looks professional. I like it. It's much better than what we had before, but it has to actually tell us exactly. When I look at this, when people look at this, you don't really know what we're talking about. You have to understand we're talking about online training of voltaic plasma devices for aesthetic purposes. They've got to understand that in a glance by looking at this. You can still have the link to the golden online training and so on. That is still fine. And this has got to be, I mean, I'm not saying that we delete this, that can be kept or reformatted, but we make something of the sort that is more user friendly. Say for example, with this website we had recently revamped a bit. Still not good enough, but we have revamped it a bit. This website, it's more like there's text and there's things there, but it's quite there's loads of pictures. It's very, very important. Pictures are key. Yeah, so that's the very, very important task for July.